Hey there, gorgeous, and a very happy Frugal Friday to you. I hope that you have had a fabulous week. Because I missed this past Wednesday's posting, there are 2 videos going up today, so I hope that you will enjoy them. I am reviewing e.l.f. products in this video, some newbies that just got released, so let's check them out and I'll let you know if anything here is worth trying or not. First product I have to share with you is the Power Grip Primer. This is a primer that has a gel-like consistency. It's supposed to grip makeup, hold it on, make it last longer on the face. It gives your skin a soft focus effect. At least that's what the website says. I did not see that when I applied this. I didn't see any blurring. I didn't see any filterized kind of look to my skin. Maybe you see something different, but that's just my opinion. It also contains hyaluronic acid. I will tell you that after the initial application, it dried down pretty fast. It did not feel sticky, and the makeup went over it extremely easily too. And the foundation that I tested over the top of it with the primer was the L'Oreal True Match Nude. This is that new one that I tried very recently that I just loved, but because it's a more dewy foundation, it doesn't last as long on me as other foundations do in terms of the shine breakthrough. So it's going to be my new one for 2022 for testing out with primers, which is why I used it over the top of that one today. The second product I have to share with you, by the way, I'm going to be sharing the wear test with you at the end, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. But first I'll just show you the application demos with each of these products. Moving on to the brow product, they also added this Brow Lift gel, which is just a clear gel that you brush onto the brows. They also have this brow lift applicator that you can use to scoop some of the product out, put it on the spoolie, and then brush it through the brows. It was very easy to apply. It applied evenly. I didn't have any issues there. It does do a good job of holding everything in place. Now, it does not make your brows feel stiff, so if you're questioning that, it doesn't feel like that at all. I'm wearing it right now actually. It does do, I'm going to spoil this for you, it does do a really good job of holding the brows in place all day long. I did not apply that much of it, so that could be the reason why I didn't have any real texture issues that I noticed with it, so just making you aware. But the consistency is like that of a gel, like a hair gel. Moving on to lipsticks. They came out with these 3 new lipstick shades as well as 3 lip liners. And the shades are quite muted. I would consider them to be more nude pink leaning. The lip liners do have a more triangular shape to them, which does make application a little easier, but they don't swatch that great. So what you're seeing in the swatches compared to what you're seeing me apply on the lips are 2 completely different things. But the lip liners were really pigmented. They were easy to apply. They glided right onto my lips. I didn't have any struggles there whatsoever. As far as the lipsticks go, and I don't really think these are lipsticks, they're more like liquid lipsticks, but they're very sheer, and they apply more sheer than more pigmented. I mean, there is pigment in them, but you have to do several layers, several passes of the lipstick in order to get the true color to come through. But I did like how sheer the lipsticks were and how they more or less gave your lips a tint of color and helped to just draw your natural lip color out a little bit more. Some shades were more pigmented than others, but the application was nice. You could feel hydration in it, and you could just feel that it was of quality. They also added this new angled face sponge that has 3 sides to it, and the bottom has a silicone surface that does not absorb excess product, which is really nice. Even though I don't really care for silicone sponges, this one was pretty good, and the sponge itself is of quality, so I was pretty happy with their new sponge. They also came out with a setting spray, and this is their Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist, and this has an incredibly fine mist to it. I tried to show that in the video, but it didn't really come across because the mist is so fine. Really pleasant to use. I did not notice any scent with it. It dried pretty quickly, and my face looked really great after the initial application. So how did everything wear? We'll start with the primer, since that's the first product that I initially talked about. This is what my face looked like at the end of, how long has it been now? Let me see here. Okay, I'm still wearing the makeup from today. About 10 hours that I wore this face, and you can see on the side where I had applied the primer, the foundation broke down pretty badly with a lot of shine breakthrough. But since we're looking at the face here, look at the other side where I had applied the setting spray. Now that side looks great. Fabulous. Everything is intact. There is no shine breakthrough. So out of the two products for the face, I would highly recommend the setting spray. I mean, that was great stuff, and I was most pleased with how well it held that foundation intact. The Power Grip Primer, not my favorite, but you know, it's up to you. You're gonna have to test it out and try it for yourself because makeup is not a one size fits all. I'm just sharing my experience. As far as the lip products go, while we're talking about how long things lasted, they didn't really last that long because they were more sheer, and I noticed that they rubbed away more quickly than other things would, like other lip products would. And I really do feel like it's because they are more just a sheer tint of color. So a lot of reapplication would be needed if you do choose those, but they're not bad quality by any means. The lip liners were excellent. That held in there all day long. I didn't notice that slipping at all. As far as the brow product, like I had mentioned, my brows still feel in place. I mean, I can feel some of the product still in the brows, but it's not hard. It doesn't feel crunchy. I've never had crunchy brows before, but I'm not feeling that. It just feels very light and can't really feel it. Out of all the products I tested here for you today, my most favorite, it's probably really easy to guess, would have to be the setting spray. I love this. And I really didn't even have to touch up this side of my face before filming this part of the video for you tonight. I mean, this is how my face looks after having just worn this over the top of that foundation all day long. So this is a must-have, really excellent stuff. I think my most disappointing product out of this new collection would have to be the Power Grip Primer. But like I said, that is going to be up to you, the individual, to experience it for yourself. I'm just speaking from an oily girl perspective, and finding primers that actually work is a bit of an effort. I did want to do this video originally as a talk-through type tutorial, but we had a lot of tree cutters here today and it was really noisy. And there was no way that I could have filmed that part of the video. So the parts that you saw filmed there were filmed with really, really noisy background noise. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to save you from having to experience all that. But I hope that the new camera is looking great and the mic is sounding great, and I'm just looking forward to so many great quality videos for 2022. I'm adjusting lighting in the studio and figuring out camera settings and all that. So hopefully it's going to start looking much better from here on out, and you can see the makeup detail much more clearer too. That's my hope anyway. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've tried any of these products out from e.l.f. They have a lot of new stuff coming out. They've got a whole line of like blue stuff, like a blue eyeshadow palette and yeah, all kinds of blue themed, not blue, like it's not blue makeup, but it's like blue packaging that looks really good. And they also have a new camo powder, which I'm interested to try even though I didn't really care for the camo CC cream. Again, personal opinion. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I want to wish you a beautifully blessed weekend ahead. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.